Road rage incident takes an even more dangerous turn when one man shoots another man twice in the torso.
WKYT's Jessica Umbro has more from London about the ongoing investigation and has reaction from a religious leader there. It's our top story at 5:30.
If we do something that another driver don't like, think about what you're thinking about before you do it, because you can change your mind.
Preacher and London resident Jerry Holland urges those out on the road to think twice before reacting out of anger.
It's better to swallow it, pray for them, be good to one another, and respect each other.
The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says what they believed happened on Saturday was one car was cut off by a vehicle driven by 21-year-old Joseph Brewer. They say the other car honked her horn at him, and that's when they say Brewer allegedly stopped his car and approached the vehicle. That's when they say 21-year-old Jaden Jackson got out of his car and sustained 2 gunshot wounds to the torso.
As soon as he exited his vehicle to go up and see what was going on, from what we understand, he was shot almost immediately.
The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says that if you do find yourself in a similar situation, do not honk or provoke the other driver. They advise to write down the license plate number and to call the police.
Call 911, give us the direction of travel, a vehicle description, and a license tag number if possible, but don't react if you can keep from it.
And when it comes to just going about routine things like sharing the road with other drivers, Holland says before acting, it's important to have compassion because you never know what someone's going through.
Everybody's got pressure on them now. They got sickness, they've got heartaches, and it's just a devastating thing. So I advise people try to love each other, try to be respectful, and do something about it. Not let our state of Kentucky be like this.
In Laurel County, Jessica Umbro, WKYT.
Jaden Jackson is currently recovering from his gunshot wounds at UK Medical Center. Joseph Brewer was arraigned earlier today on 1 count of first-degree assault. His bond was set at $150,000 cash. You can learn more about this story inside our free WKYT News app. You can scan the QR code that you see right there on your screen to download it and get alerts sent right to your phone when news breaks.